The Galactic Council Hall was a massive structure, built from elements unknown to humans. It stood as the pinnacle of unity and knowledge among the great civilizations of the universe. Within its grand chambers, representatives of thousands of species gathered, their voices resonating through the ancient walls. Among them, a single human delegation sat in silence, observing the proceedings. Ambassador Thomas Reynolds kept his face calm, his eyes scanning the alien dignitaries who spoke in hushed, condescending tones. The humans, really? Scoffed an eight-limbed senator from the Xarzilan Empire. They'd barely qualify as a Class 2 civilization. Their technology is primitive, their biology is frail, and their ambitions, laughable. Laughter rippled through the hall. A grand arbiter of the council, a towering insectoid being with crystalline eyes, nodded in agreement. It is amusing they wish to sit among us. Perhaps as servants they might be of some use. More laughter followed, but Thomas did not flinch. He had expected this. He took a deep breath, his fingers tightening around the small data pad in his hand. When the room quieted, he stood and walked toward the central podium. "Honorable members of the council," he began, his voice steady. "I hear your laughter, I see your amusement, and I understand your doubts. You believe humanity to be weak. You believe we do not belong here." Another chuckle echoed from a reptilian diplomat, his fanged mouth curling into a sneer. "And what will you do about it, human? Challenge us to war? Your people are nothing but an insignificant spark in the void." Thomas exhaled slowly. "No," he said, his tone darkening. "We won't challenge you to war. We'll simply warn you. Run." The hall fell silent. A moment of confusion passed before murmurs rose again. "Run," repeated a council member. "From what? You?" Thomas looked at the sea of alien faces and leaned forward. "From what's coming?" The screen behind him flickered, revealing footage, grainy, raw, and real. It showed human warships engaging in battle drills, their weapons tearing through asteroid fields with terrifying precision. It displayed orbital defense systems that could reduce entire fleets to dust. It revealed footage of Earth's scientists experimenting with technologies the galaxy had long since abandoned as too dangerous. "You think we are weak because we have not expanded beyond our solar system," Thomas continued. "You think we are primitive because we have not harnessed hyperlight travel. You think we are frail because we have shorter lifespans than most of you. You do not understand us. Not truly." His expression hardened. "We are not conquerors. We are survivors. We are builders. We are warriors when we must be, and we learn at an alarming rate." The room stirred, some delegates shifting uncomfortably. The images on the screen changed, showing historical records of humanity's wars, its resilience, its ability to rebuild from ashes time and time again. "You see, we never needed to expand to the stars before now," Thomas said. "We had enough battles on our own world, but now we are here. And you have mocked us. You have belittled us. You have underestimated us. That was your first mistake." The insectoid Grand Arbiter chittered in irritation. "Are you threatening the council?" Thomas smiled, a human expression that made several aliens uneasy. "Not at all," he said. "I am offering you advice." The screen flickered once more, revealing an intercepted transmission from deep space. It showed an unknown fleet, massive, dark, and utterly alien, moving toward council space. Ships that dwarfed even the most advanced battlecruisers in the known galaxy. A silence heavier than any before settled over the chamber. "That was your second mistake," Thomas continued, his voice dropping to a whisper. "You thought you were the greatest force in the universe. You thought the council was untouchable. You ignored the signs of something older, something far worse than anything we've ever faced." A deep murmur of concern rippled through the delegates. The transmission ended, leaving a chilling void in its wake. "We noticed them before you did. We studied them before you even realized they existed, and we prepared." Thomas took a step back. "While you were busy laughing at us, we were sharpening our knives." The Xarzilan senator's smug expression had vanished. "And what do you propose, human?" Thomas straightened his posture, his voice unwavering. "We propose an alliance. You laughed at us, but we do not hold grudges, not when survival is at stake. We offer our weapons, our technology, our warriors, But if you refuse, his eyes darkened. Then you better start running. A heavy silence fell over the chamber as the council members exchanged glances. For the first time, the laughter was gone. Fear had taken its place, and humanity had finally arrived.